From the streets of Tel Aviv to the hands of elite forces worldwide, one compact creation changed the face of modern close combat. The Uzi wasn't just a submachine gun, it became a symbol of Israeli ingenuity, speed, and global influence. Today, we uncover how this small weapon made a massive impact across continents. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most recognizable firearms in the world, the Israeli Uzi, designed in the aftermath of Israel's independence. The Uzi quickly became a cornerstone of the nation's defense industry and a global export success. But its story isn't just about firepower. It's about innovation, necessity, and the rise of a small nation's military industry on the world stage. In the early 1950s, Israel was a young country surrounded by threats. Its defense forces needed a compact, reliable weapon for close-quarter combat. Enter Major Uziel Gal, an Israeli army officer whose creativity would redefine small arms design. His invention, later named Uzi, after him, was simple, durable, and fast, a game changer for military and police forces alike. From local production lines to international arms fairs, the Uzi's reputation grew rapidly. By the 1960s, it wasn't just a national weapon, it was a global icon, used by security forces, presidential guards, and even Secret Service agencies. The Uzi symbolized a perfect blend of efficiency and practicality. In this video, we'll explore how this compact weapon became a worldwide phenomenon. Every revolutionary invention begins with a visionary mind. Major Uziel Gal wasn't seeking fame, he sought functionality. Born in Germany in 1923, Gal fled Nazi persecution and settled in British Mandate Palestine. His engineering background and military experience converged after Israel's independence when he was tasked to create a compact, easy-to-handle weapon for the Israel Defense Forces, IDF. What made Gal's approach special was simplicity. The Uzi's telescoping bolt allowed for a shorter overall length, making it ideal for paratroopers and vehicle crews. It could fire accurately even in the most chaotic environments. Gal emphasized practicality over complexity, fewer moving parts, easier maintenance, and reliability under pressure. Interestingly, Gal didn't want his name associated with the weapon, but the Israeli army insisted. The Uzi quickly became synonymous with innovation and defense efficiency. By the time it entered service in 1954, it was already considered a masterpiece of compact weapon design. Gal's creation was not about aggression, it was about survival and tactical flexibility. His focus was to give soldiers a tool that would perform flawlessly under stress. And in doing so, he unintentionally created one of the most iconic firearms in history, one that would soon transcend borders and enter the global stage. The 1950s were a critical era for Israel. The nation was young, under constant pressure, and determined to establish self-reliance in defense production. Israel's leaders understood that importing weapons was risky and expensive. The Uzi became one of the first major steps toward achieving military independence. Israel Military Industries, IMI, now known as IMI Systems, played a vital role. The Uzi's production symbolized Israel's growing technical expertise. Its design was simple enough for mass production and rugged enough for desert conditions. Soldiers could be trained quickly, and maintenance was minimal, a huge advantage for a country with limited resources. As regional conflicts unfolded, the Uzi proved its worth. Whether used by paratroopers in tight spaces or infantry troops on the front lines, it delivered consistent reliability. Its compact frame, high rate of fire, and straightforward operation made it ideal for Israel's tactical needs. The weapon also became a political statement, proof that Israel could innovate on its own terms. Soon, the Uzi was showcased internationally, catching the attention of military experts around the world. It wasn't just a gun, it was a demonstration of Israeli resilience and creativity in the face of adversity. This success opened the door to Israel's booming defense export industry. The true brilliance of the Uzi lies in its engineering. Its design combined practicality and innovation in a way that few weapons of the era could match. The core feature was its telescoping bolt mechanism, a clever design that allowed the magazine to be housed in the pistol grip, shortening the weapon's length without sacrificing performance. This made the Uzi remarkably easy to handle even with one hand. It fired from an open bolt, reducing overheating and increasing reliability. Its rate of fire, around 600 rounds per minute, was balanced to maintain accuracy while providing effective close-range suppression. The weapon's stamped metal construction made it cheap and fast to produce, while its modular design allowed for quick repairs in the field. Soldiers appreciated its straightforward disassembly. No special tools were required. Another key feature was balance. With the magazine in the grip, the center of gravity stayed close to the shooter's hand, improving control during automatic fire. This design also made the weapon intuitive to use, especially for inexperienced operators. In short, the Uzi wasn't just effective, it was smartly built. Its combination of speed, accuracy, and reliability made it a perfect fit for modern armies, police units, and even personal protection teams worldwide. By the early 1960s, the Uzi had captured global attention. Nations across Europe, Africa, and Asia began adopting it for their armed forces and police units. From Germany to South Africa, and from the Netherlands to Japan, the Uzi became a symbol of compact firepower and reliability. One major turning point came when the Uzi was adopted by the German Bundeswehr and police in the late 1950s, a remarkable twist. Considering its designer's background as a German-born Jew, the weapon's performance left a lasting impression on NATO allies and beyond. Soon, even elite units were using it. The Uzi became a favorite among security details and counterterrorism forces. Its compactness made it ideal for close protection and urban missions. The weapon's appearance in major global conflicts and news coverage only added to its legendary reputation. Its spread wasn't just about effectiveness, it was about trust. Countries saw it as a proven, durable, and easy to maintain choice. Israel's defense exports flourished as a result, positioning the country as a serious player in global arms manufacturing. By the 1970s, the Uzi had become more than a weapon. It was a status symbol among military and police forces, representing precision, reliability, and innovation in one compact frame. The Uzi's fame skyrocketed when it entered the hands of elite units and security services worldwide. Perhaps its most iconic use came with the U.S. Secret Service, which adopted the Uzi in the 1970s for presidential protection. Its size, reliability, and concealability made it perfect for close security details. Images of Secret Service agents carrying Uzis during high-profile events made it instantly recognizable worldwide. The weapon's connection to protective missions rather than open conflict enhanced its professional reputation. In Israel, the Uzi became standard issue for special forces units like Sayeret Matkal, known for lightning-fast, high-risk missions. Other countries soon followed suit. European counterterrorism teams, African military units, and Asian police forces all valued the Uzi's balance of power and precision. Even Hollywood contributed to its image, frequently featuring it in movies and TV shows about special agents and tactical missions. The weapon's clean, futuristic look made it a visual icon of strength and control. In essence, the Uzi became synonymous with elite performance. Whether guarding heads of state or conducting anti-terror operations, it delivered unmatched reliability. This phase marked the Uzi's transformation from a national defense tool into a global badge of professionalism. Like any successful design, the Uzi evolved over time. Israel Military Industries introduced several versions to meet different operational needs. The original full-size Uzi was followed by the mini Uzi in the 1970s and the even smaller micro Uzi in the 1980s. Each iteration reflected lessons learned from real-world use. The mini Uzi offered higher portability and was ideal for vehicle crews and commandos. The micro Uzi took compactness to the extreme, small enough to be concealed under a jacket, yet still deadly effective in close combat. Later variants included the Uzi Pro, featuring polymer components, improved ergonomics, and modern accessory rails for optics and lights. These upgrades ensured that the Uzi remained relevant even in the 21st century's advanced tactical environment. While newer designs like the MP5 or MP7 gained popularity, the Uzi maintained its niche due to its simplicity and reliability. In many developing nations, it's still in service today, a testament to its timeless engineering. The Uzi's evolution proves that good design never truly ages. Each model maintained the original's DNA, compact, efficient, and robust, while adapting to new operational demands. The Uzi family became a legacy line of small arms engineering that influenced generations of weapon designers worldwide. When a weapon achieves legendary status, imitation follows, and the Uzi was no exception. Dozens of manufacturers around the world attempted to replicate or modify its design. Some were licensed, others were not. Copies and derivatives appeared in Europe, Asia, and Africa, sometimes under entirely new names. Its internal simplicity made it easy to reproduce. The Czech Model 23, the Yugoslav M56, and even Chinese variants all showed signs of influence from the Uzi's efficient engineering. Civilian versions also became popular in the United States during the 1980s, often as semi-automatic carbines for collectors and enthusiasts. This global influence went beyond simple copying. The Uzi inspired a wave of compact submachine guns, encouraging engineers to think differently about balance, recoil control, and user ergonomics. It set a design standard for decades to come. However, not all attention was positive. Its widespread appearance in pop culture sometimes associated it with criminal use, though militaries and security agencies continued to value it for legitimate defense purposes. Despite these controversies, the Uzi's reputation as a reliable, field-tested design remained intact. It became part of global history, a weapon that inspired innovation, defined an era of compact firearms, and demonstrated how a small nation could shape global defense trends. Today, the Uzi stands as a symbol of Israeli engineering excellence. While newer weapons have taken its place in most modern militaries, its influence remains undeniable. You can still find Uzis in the hands of police, border guards, and security forces in many parts of the world. Collectors value it as a piece of history, while historians recognize it as a milestone in post-war military innovation. The Uzi's success also paved the way for Israel's modern defense industry, including companies like IWI, which continue to produce globally respected firearms like the Taver and Gal Ace. Its continued use in ceremonial and security roles in Israel serves as a reminder of its cultural significance. It's not just a weapon, it's a national achievement. The story of the Uzi is the story of how necessity, creativity, and resilience can produce something that outlasts its original purpose. Even decades after its introduction, the Uzi's name still carries weight. It represents innovation born from survival and success achieved through ingenuity. Its global journey from a local design to a worldwide standard shows that great ideas know no borders. As we look back, the Uzi story is far more than a tale of military design. It's about how innovation, determination, and vision turned a simple concept into an enduring global legacy. From the deserts of Israel to security operations in major cities, the Uzi proved that compactness and performance could coexist. Its success helped define an era of modern small arms and inspired countless other designs across the world. But perhaps its greatest legacy lies in what it represents, The power of ingenuity under pressure. The Uzi wasn't built for fame, yet it achieved it. It wasn't designed for mass markets, yet it conquered them. Even as technology advances and new weapons replace it, the Uzi remains a benchmark, a reminder that simplicity often outperforms sophistication. It continues to appear in museums, military collections, and even modern pop culture, symbolizing efficiency and innovation. In every sense, the Uzi stands as a quiet yet powerful chapter in human invention, a creation that spread worldwide not through conquest, but through engineering excellence and trust. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Uzi's incredible journey, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more insightful stories about global defense technology and innovation. Your support helps us bring more detailed analysis straight to you.